Hello everyone. Today we will discuss file handling in Python. So let us see what is a file. A file is a named location on a disk to store related information. So we are storing our files on permanently storage media, for example hard disks, pen drives or CDs, so that we can able to access our stored file for future use. We can't store our file on random access memory because it is a volatile memory. It loses its data when we will shut down our computer system. And whenever we want to read our stored files, so first we have to open our file, then we have to perform the reading operation, or if you wanted to write to the file, then we have to perform the write operation, and then we have to close the file. The closing operation is necessary so that the resources that are tied with the that particular file will be freed. And in the same way, we can also access our text files or binary files in through our Python program. So through access files from Python program, so first we have to open our file, then we have to perform reading and writing operation, and then we have to close the file. Next we will see file path. The file path is nothing but the files we are storing on a storage media like hard disk in a such way that they can be easily retrieved for future use. So most of the way we are storing our files in a particular structure, or in a tree structure or a hierarchical structure, so that we can retrieve it easily when required. So there are two types of file paths are there: absolute file path and the relative file path. The absolute file path, it is nothing but the full file path. It contains a root node and the complete directory list. And a relative path is a it starts from the current directory. So we will see the example of absolute path and the relative path. So here I have shown the folder hierarchy. So on C drive, I have stored one background folder, one second folder is eggs, and third is it is a text file. And in that background folder, there is one folder and one text file is present, and in that face folder, there is one text file. So if I wanted to access this parent folder or the root folder through relative paths, so here we have to use the two times dot and then the backslash. So it will access the root folder or the parent folder. And if we are using the absolute paths, then we have to write the folder name colon and then the backslash. If you wanted to access the background folder, which is a current working folder or a directory, so we have to use that single dot. Single dot is for the current working folder. So single dot slash, okay, and here we have to specify the folder name. And if you wanted to access then second the folder which is present in the background folder directly in the relative path, directly here I am writing dot backslash, that is the current working folder is background. So directly we have to write here the current folder, that is fees, and here we have to write our whole path, that is it is a full path. So let us see the difference between the absolute path and the relative path. The in absolute path, it points to a specific location in the file system irrespective of the current working directory. In relative path, it points to the location of a directory using current directory as a reference. Next, the absolute path is also referred as a full path or a file path, and in relative path, it referred as a non-absolute path. So here I have shown the example how to access the picture folder uh, in absolute path and the in relative path. Absolute path shows the complete file path, and the relative path is just the current working folder path. Next we will see types of files in Python. So there are basically two types of files present: binary file and the text file. So binary files which contains binary data in it means the data which cannot be readable by the human beings. That data is only readable by the computer system or only understood by the computer system. and the text files. Means that text files which can be readable by the human beings are the text files. These text files are less prone to get corrupted as any undesired change may just show up once the file is opened and then can easily be removed. So we are easily reading our text file. So we can easily understand the corrupted data, where is the corrupted data, and we can easily repair that corrupted data. But it is not possible in the binary file because we can't read the binary file. In text files, the each line ends with the end of line marker and each file is end with the end of file. So if you wanted to know the end of line, so here we have to find out the end of line marker, and if you wanted to know the end of the file, then we have to find out the end of file marker. Next, we will see the difference between text file and the binary file. So text file bits represent characters. Here in binary file, bits represents a custom data, or we can say a binary data. Text files are less prone to get corrupted as changes reflected as soon as the file is open and can easily be undone. Or the human beings can easily repair our text files because the data is readable. Here the data is not readable, so can't be recover our binary files. Can store only plain text in a file, and in binary files it can store image, audio or text in a single file. Next, these text files are widely used file format and can be opened using any simple text editor. In binary file, developed specially for an application and may not be understood by other applications. Next is mostly the file formats of the text file are .txt, .rtf is for the rich text file, .doc are the formats of the text file. Then binary file, it may be any image, it may be any video or any audio. So MP3, MP4, JPG, PNG are the types of the binary files. Next we will see operations on a file. We can perform these number of operations on file. So in this video we will see only the how to open a file and how to close a file. So let us see. First we will see how to open a file in different modes. Or here file opening modes, that is here if you wanted to open text file, we have to use this number of modes. So basically this R mode is it opens a file for reading only. It is a default mode, means we are not specifying, if we are not specifying any mode, then it will open that file in the read mode, means the file is opened for only reading purpose. Then R plus, this mode allows reading and writing. Next, W mode, it opens a file for writing. If the file doesn't exist, then it creates a new file, and if the file exists, then its contents are deleted. Next, W plus, that is write plus, this mode allows reading and writing. File reference is always at beginnings, means this mode also delete the contents present in the file. Next is A mode, that is append mode. It opens a file for appending at the end of the file without truncating it. Without truncating it means it can't delete the contents present in the file. It will append the data at the end of file. Next, A plus, here appending and reading both are allowed. That is file reference is always at the end of file. This mode also not delete the contents that are already present in the file. Only this write mode and the write plus mode will delete the contents present in the file and will start from the new. Next, these are the modes that if you wanted to read the binary files or to perform writing operations or appending operations in binary files, then we have to use these number of modes. RB for reading purpose, RB plus for reading and writing binary files. WB, it opens a file for writing, and if the file doesn't exist, then it creates a new file, otherwise it will delete the contents that are present in the file. WB, this mode allows reading and writing. File reference is always at the beginning. Next, AB, that is append binary. It opens a file for appending at the end of the file without truncating it, that is without deleting the previous or the old content. AB plus, here appending and reading both are allowed. File reference is always at the end of the file. So now here I have listed the modes of the files or opening modes of the files. Read purpose are read plus, read binary plus modes are there. For writing, these are the modes are there. WW plus, WB plus. These WB plus are the binary for the binary files. Append A plus, AB and AB plus. Now we will see how to open a file in Python program. So to open a text file, any text file in Python program or any binary file in Python program, we have to use this open function. The syntax of the open function is, first we have to write the file object name. You can here specify any object name equal to, then write down the open name function and then mention the file name, which file you wanted to open here. Then the mode of the file, in previous side we have seen the different modes of the files, and then the buffering. This buffering parameter is a optional parameter. So file name is the name of the file, mode is the which mode the file has to be open, and buffering means if it is 0, then no buffering will occur while accessing a file, and if the value is set to the 1, then line buffering will be performed while accessing a file. So to open a file, there are two types, with the help of only the open function and then with the with construct, or we can say with statement. So this construct pairs opens and close a file operation. So with the help of this with statement, there is no necessary to close the file. It will automatically close the file when its code is executed. When the block ends, it will automatically close the file. So it will comparatively with the open function, there is a less number of lines of code is present, and it also reduces the chances of bugs. Let us see example on the open file. First we will see how to close the file. So to close the file, there is a close function. We have to use that close function with the file object name. So let us see example on how to open a file and how to close a file. So first here I have used only the open function. So here first we have to write down the object name, that is file equal to open. In bracket write down the file name which you wanted to open in your Python program, and then the mode. So here I am only opening this Python doc text file in the read mode. Next, data equal to file dot read, that is this object name dot read. Read is a method to read which will read whole content from the file. It will store that content in the data variable, and this will be, here I have printed this data on the console, and then file dot close. So in the open function, here we have to compulsorily close our file. But when we are using with construct or with statement to open a file, then there is no necessary to open to close the file. So with open, syntax of the with statement is with keyword, then open function, then write down the file name which you wanted to open here, then the mode of the file, and then the as keyword, and then the file object name. Here I am going to create here file as a file object name, and then data equal to file dot read. So here we have to give the indentation because this statement is a part of this with construct. So indentation I have given here, and then printed data on the console. So this with function automatically close the file which is opened during this reading operation. Okay, so not so this is the main difference between the open function and the with statement. Here necessary to close the file, here not necessary to close the file. When the exception will occur, at that time it will directly close the file. But when in the open function, when the exception is occurred, well the file is present or some problems, that then and then the file will remain close and there are chances of data corruption.